And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Giving back is what Houston is all about, and one man knows that now. For years, he's been limited at what he could eat, and smiling was something he no longer did because of a dental issue. But that roadblock is a thing of the past. This is after we hooked Brian Libby up with Dr. Andrew Jordan at Truth Dentistry and Houston Random Acts of Kindness, headed by David and Trivia Dennis. They changed his life.
Kind of chew on that, not too hard. Just kind of give me a good bite all around.
So Brian, it's been a long road for you, and several years, and your goal has always been to get your teeth fixed.
Yes, sir.
And so what was life like for you having the dental problem before you're where you are now?
Well, it was very tough. You know, for going 2 years, I couldn't chew any food, so every meal had to be strategic in chopping it, making it into like a mash. And to the point where I lost weight, I couldn't eat like I really wanted to, so it was a tough and long road.
And as far as, and you're talking about eating, but also when you smile, did you limit how you smiled around people?
Yes, most definitely. You know, and I work in the entertainment business. I work at Warehouse Live. I do security work there, and every time I went to talk to somebody, it was tough because I'm used to being vocal and being smiley, and you know, I was always trying to cover my mouth, or you know, I grew my beard out to where I could kind of cover my face. So you know, it was very tough.
And so to have the new smile that you have now, and I see you smiling already, what is that like for you?
It's life-changing. You know, it was a prayer that I prayed upon for, you know, like I said, almost 2 years, and it finally came to fruition, as they say. And you know, I'm excited, I'm joyful, I'm grateful for everybody who helped me to get to my smile back. You know.
And of course, when you had a chance to see yourself in the mirror, when Dr. Jordan first handed you that mirror to take a look at your teeth now, what was that like?
It was, I don't even know how to explain it. You know, inside I was so joyful, but it was like at a loss for words, because I'm still in awe that I'm getting a smile again.
Absolutely. And Dr. Jordan, what did you have to do? What did you have to do with his teeth? How did he come in here?
Well, so he came in, honestly, he came in a much better position than what I anticipated. He had the work done initially in Cancun, if I'm not mistaken, right, Brian? Yeah, and so I've seen some great work to come out of Mexico, and I've seen some absolutely horrendous work to come out of there. His was more on the good to average side, right? So they left enough for us to work with. You know, it just, the stuff that I realized though was that the material difference was vastly different. You know, when I went to cut into the old temps that he had, the material had, I think we joked about it, it had like a oil, like a 30 weight oil go in a Buick type smell to it when we were.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not a material that we use routinely in dentistry, whatever it was. I couldn't identify what the material was. But the teeth underneath there were okay. They were stable. They had already been root canaled and a lot of other stuff. So it was pretty routine for us, you know.
And so what did you end up doing to help him?
Right, so we ended up removing the old temps that he had. We see where his implants were placed before, and we're still working on those. But we ended up prepping those teeth, refining those teeth to prepare them for full coverage porcelain veneers. That's where we're going with a mixture of bridge work. There wasn't a lot of mobility with the teeth, so his periodontal condition or his gum condition was cool. So he really came in much more stout than what we anticipated. So it's going to be a routine, wonderful case once we're all said and done.
And how does that leave you feeling that you're able to help someone? You have partnered with Random Acts of Kindness in Houston and Truth Dentistry, and you guys have helped Brian out.
It feels good. You know, obviously I don't want to have a shameless plug going on, but
Might as well.
I purposely price our cosmetic work well below what people think that it is, because I'm in it for more than the money. I know it sounds cliche, but I do a lot more for the money than what people would think. And so the smiles do give me a warmth because I enjoy doing it. You know, there are a lot of dentists that don't enjoy being dentists because the grueling this and that, but I'm not like that. Like, I really enjoy what I do, and I like the artistic aspect of it, and I do like seeing somebody seeing themselves again for the first time, you know, because it's a lot of stories that are told from the mouth. You know, you can see the history. Everything that Brian said, I could see it, and you can feel it, and then you get that emotion is transferred from when somebody's genuinely happy, you know. So it felt good. To answer your question, it felt good.
And Brian, your thoughts now? Now that you're able to smile again, eat the food you want to?
You know, during those 2 years, it was tough. And all I want to say is to anybody out there who's going through anything that is tough and hard, to keep saying prayers and keep believing that it's going to happen, because I'm an example of, you know, I had to wait a while, but it all came to a head, and look at me now.
All right. There you go. Well, great job, Doc, and congratulations, Brian.